Okay, everybody, you should be able to see that it's October 30th, 2015. This phone is a little bit of ahead of time in reference to the actual time, because the service contract in the phone fell out of contract before daylight savings time. And so what I'm doing, so right now the time is about 4:25 p.m. You can see the video picture saying that it's 5:39, so it's a little over an hour ahead of schedule. This phone is no longer active, so just bear with me. You'll understand why I'm doing this in a minute. Alright, now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to the menu to access the tools box, the tools feature, because there's a feature within it called the voice command, which enables the phone to state the date electronically. I'm doing that as a fail-safe for the video and for my tape recorder that's running as well. Bear with me one more second.
Say a command. October 30th, Friday, 5:39 p.m.
Okay, now, the reason why I did all this, okay, is to isolate my statements in space and time and date and time. Remember, it's only about it's about 4:22 p.m. Now, and this video camera does have a date stamp on it. This video file has a time and date stamp on it in reference to the recording. So let me turn the phone off so I can save my batteries. Now, this is a prediction video. I'm in San Diego, California, and my name is Leslie Williams. I'm at a selected area, and the area that is very close by me is also labeled TT, and this is TT1. And I am a target victim and activist concerning the criminal expeditions of what is known as gang stalking, which can also be called organized stalking. Now, as a result of being a target of this crime, I am being covertly tracked and surveilled in real time by the perpetrator, or perpetrators, or group. I personally believe that it's a group that's doing this. It's organized crime in a system that perpetrates these criminal realities. And so what this is a video prediction pertaining to what might happen concerning me, about me, around me, towards me, or against me, and or my property. If I am arrested and or ticketed for illegal lodging, okay, I was going to say a code word concerning it, but screw that, I'm tired of it. Especially in the next week, but especially in the next 72 hours, from this literal second forward, it will be directly connected to organized stalking. Now, I am also tape recording my statements right now in this tape recorder, so the tape recorder is reflecting the correct time and date. Okay, in case it happens before this tape recorder reflects 5:30. Because of what the track phone showed at the beginning of this video file. Now, I don't know what you're thinking of this video so far, but let me just give you a fast example. I do what I do in reference to predicting what might happen concerning me, about me, around me, towards me, or against me, and or my property, including my bike, because organized stalking, gang stalking, is a type of crime. It's not stalking by gangs. It's extremely hard to prove that it's happening to you. The police are absolutely connected to it. Google that, okay? And propped up staged events that they bring about against the target individual and or their property are designed to make it appear that it's happening for any reason except for gang stalking. Now, the group, I'm just going to try from now on in this video and in the future videos I make and statements in my tape recorder, I'm going to just from now on going to start stating that this is a group that's doing this to me, because I already know that it's a syndicate in the system. To give you a very easy illustration concerning, I have absolutely proved that I am a target of this crime, which you can observe by going to Google and type in UCSD and Law Library, are they networking gang stalking? Now, what's in that blog will indisputably jump right in your lap and right into your common sense concerning how you will absolutely conclude that I am being gang stalked. But as far as this video goes, okay, when they stage events, they're a little bit harder to prove at times. because usually when a staged event occurs, including law enforcement being involved in the initiation of the event, the end result of the event, or any part of it, what they will make sure is that what they will make sure, like a staged assault or whatever might happen that leads up to you being arrested, because you got to remember it's a staged event, so it's being staged so a end result will occur. Now, if it has to do with an assault, a robbery, a rape, or a ticket for illegal lodging, or an arrest for it, or being told at least that you got to move on, okay, what they will do is make sure that it's extremely hard to prove pertaining to these types of events that it had anything to do with gang stalking. They don't mind letting me know that I'm being targeted with gang stalking by verbally harassing me along all my routes every day, everywhere I go, by literally repeating the name of the crime that's happening to me, which was caught again at Walmart off of Shaw Line Road in Genesee at Claremont Mesa Boulevard, and at Arby's right across the street from it, at the Jiffy Lube where I stopped off and put air in my tire. They don't mind letting me know it along my routes, because they just figured what am I gonna do? Am I gonna walk up to somebody and say, why are you saying gang stalking? Because for one, they'll lie about it even though they're caught on tape, but by the time the cops came, okay, they'd be gone. Okay, and if I was to follow them out in the parking lot or whatever and get their license plate number, the cops ain't gonna investigate it because they're directly connected to these crimes. But what I do though is still catch it on tape, so I can then transfer the audio of the tape recorder pertaining to these harassments being said around me every day, everywhere I go, to video, and then upload the video to YouTube. And then as a result, I'm able to prove to the public what's happening to me, in turn that at least proves gross negligence of duty in reference to the San Diego Police Department, UCSD Police, SDSU Police, USD Police, and SDSD Department. Now, because I've attempted to report that I'm a victim of this crime at least 25 times since 2011. Now, but when they stage an event towards the target individual, especially when the target individual is alone, okay, the group that's hosting this, okay, they know I wear a running recording tape recorder on me, because I've literally told many police officers that I do. I've literally told them they're being recorded as I'm speaking to them. And when I go to upload the audio evidence that I ascertain as a result of being harassed every day along my routes, the videos that are online literally show the evidence being transferred from the tape recorder to the video file. It's then uploaded to YouTube, and since cyber surveillance is a method of gang stalking, they are completely aware that I have a tape recorder running on me at all times. So you can go to YouTube and type in gang stalking bullying on steroids. You can see a targeted individual being covered on the news. He was targeted in Santa Cruz, and you flat out hear Lieutenant Larry Richards from the Santa Cruz Police Department flat out state that gang stalking has been going on forever, and that it's even reached out into the cyber world. Now you can also go to Google and type in cyber surveillance and gang stalking and organized stalking as well, so you can see that this is one of their literal methods. So as a result of this being one of their methods, you can easily deduce, even just with common sense, that they're completely aware by cyber surveilling my internet activity, YouTube included, that I'm wearing a tape recorder. As a result of this, when they stage an event concerning me or my property, including my bike, any property I'm carrying, any of my camping gear, whatever, or bringing about an event towards me personally, or any area that's close by me, what they got to make sure, okay, is that when this event, when the individual or individuals are approaching me, what they'll do is intentionally engage in other dialogue to make it appear that they're in the area for other normal appearing reasons or excuses, and or because they're punks or criminals of another color. In other words, when they can stage an event, I call the cops or they call the cops, or a staged witness that they prop up in the area so they can act as a staged witness once the event unfolds. That way, the police can say, well, this happened because the guy's a known criminal, or he's a known punk, or he's a known neighborhood troublemaker. It didn't happen because you're being gang-stalked, Leslie. It happened because of these reasons. They've already done it. So what I do is predict what these filthy red-ass animal maggots will do, okay, within 300 to 400 feet of my physical presence. They've already even done it towards me off of Gilman Road and Gilman Court, okay, where they literally propped up an individual to walk by me when I was at the area, and he was acting all nice, denied that he played a role in another event, okay, which that event is uploaded into that blog that has to do with the Thanksgiving event. He denied he played a role in that event while he was yelling gang stalking, be nice, and then as he's denying it, he goes, be nice. Caught him on video doing that, so that blew his dumbass excuse out of the water. But the point being is that that event right there and all the other prior events that they staged back in 2011 and 12 absolutely gave me absolutely logical reasons to conclude that the police and the propped up useful idiots that they use will make it appear that they're not doing nothing wrong, that this event is unfolding because of something I said or did, okay, or that it's any other excuse except for organized stalking. Make no mistake about it. I literally have predicted events. Like one time I predicted an event would occur towards me. I was on a USD shuttle, USD being the University of San Diego campus. I was on one of their campus shuttles after leaving the campus and going towards a place in San Diego County called Old Town, which is a transit hub. So while I'm on the shuttle, I state, let's see if anything happens towards me on my way to Old Town, then on my way to the Green Line trolley. While I'm on the Green Line trolley, after I get off the Green Line trolley and go to Jack in the Box CVS and then where I was living at, and events unfolded. I called the cops. The cops came out and said, well, I took a video picture of the individual that bothered me, and the cop says, oh, he's nothing, he's just a neighborhood known troublemaker who bothers everybody. Well, that excuse has been used 5 different times. Same exact verbalizations. Because what they want to do is make it appear that what's happening to you in reference to your tape recorder is happening because of any other reason except for gang stalking. And the tape recorders I bought at Walmart and Best Buy, I have caught the same exact identical verbal harassment happening around me that's been happening around me along all my routes. Okay, so think about it. So, I absolutely know for a fact they know I'm wearing a tape recorder. So when they bring prop-up events and staged events, staged assaults, propping up homeless people to come at places that I might be resting at and have them pretend like they're going to set up camp in order to mentally provoke me to move, bringing people in areas to the area where I'm resting at and have them verbally act like that they're just stumbling across the area and then me. Okay, it's done so the tape recorder will reflect that they're innocently in my physical presence for any other reason except for gang stalking, while they intentionally mentally let me know that it is because of gang stalking by engaging in what is known as an organized stalking, gang stalking, sensitization, physical gesture. It's done to send you the mental message that we're factually here because of gang stalking while they're acting nice verbally. That's done to mentally provoke me to act out verbally in contrast to how they're acting verbally. It's done to make me look like I'm having an inappropriate response to them being in my physical presence based on how they're acting verbally, because they'll even use my own tape recorder to make me appear crazy, hostile, violent, that my behavior is inappropriate in reference to how they're acting verbally, while they're sending me the mental message mentally by engaging in an organized gang stalking physical gesture. Do you see how it operates? Okay, they'll even use my own tape recorder against me because they know I wear one. And this is literally the schemes of gang stalking. So fellow American citizens, especially in the next 72 hours from this little second forward, but this audio video file absolutely applies even for the next 2 weeks. Okay. Right now in my physical possession, I have over 1,000 audio files, 1,000 audio files at least, of individuals getting around me every day, everywhere I go, and repeating gang stalk, gang stalking, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, gang stalking, gang stalker. Hold on. Weird, crazy, suck my dick. in that way. It was caught again today. I can't upload the evidence that was caught at Arby's because the radio was playing in the background, and YouTube will give me a warning that I'm engaging in copyright violations. But I can upload eventually the videos or the audio from Walmart once I can find some time in my schedule, which is extremely congested right now, like you would not believe. So go to that blog. The title of it is UCSD and Law Library, Are They Networking Gang Stalking? And you'll see I'm telling you the truth, because the videos in it, there's at least 150 videos in it. Okay? It'll blow your mind flat out. In closing, I want you to know, okay, I don't do drugs, I don't drink, I don't sleep around, I don't steal, I'm not mentally ill. I'm not a threat to myself or others in any capacity. This crime is happening to me, so what I do in response to it, in part, is predict what might happen concerning me, about me, around me, towards me, or against me, in video files, audio files, email files, blogs, petitions, YouTube comments, and so on and so forth. And then if they are dumb enough to do what I predict, still, because they have done things that I predicted, 5 assaults, okay, then that'll indisputably continue to prove to the public this crime is happening to me. As an end result, you'll be able to witness at least the gross negligence of duty of all the aforementioned descriptions pertaining to police departments and continued police departments that might ever come in my physical presence. Absolutely. Alright, I gotta go. I'm in San Diego, California. Go to that blog. Please say a prayer for my safety, everybody. I'm a good woman. I don't bother a soul. I don't bother a soul. I'm just trying to survive this crime and expose what's happening to me. Alright, thanks for listening. God bless.